Hi, my name is Casey. I'm 24 years old and I live in the United States.
Hey, my name is Iha. I'm 21 and I'm from Canada.
Hello, my name is Nara. I'm 20 years old and I'm Brazilian.
Hi, I'm Tash. I'm 30 years old from Australia.
It's more than just attraction. It's more than just seeing two people together who you personally want together. It's finding the two right people together.
A ship bites you and hooks you in. It's a little bit like falling in love. In a way, you don't choose to fall in love and you don't choose to see chemistry between a pair of characters. You just do.
I don't really think that there's a point in which you consciously make a decision to start shipping a pairing. I think it's something that's much more organic.
For several years, fans have come together online to share their mutual interest in television shows and the characters they agreed they thought would be good together.
It just happens and you start to see more and more between the characters and wish that they would fall for each other.
All shipping is hope. And how could hope ever be a bad thing?
Some of the most popular shows have fans that would prefer pairings of the same sex to the pairings show creators have chosen to explore on the actual show.
I'm complaining. I wouldn't give for another sleeping curse.
Friendships are formed and bonds are made, especially for one group of fans who all ship a same-sex pairing on the show Once Upon a Time. The pairing has yet to be explored on the show, but that doesn't keep the fans who ship Swan Queen from hoping the show creators eventually delve into the relationship between Emma Swan and Regina Mills.
You pinpoint on a developing chemistry between two characters.
That chemistry between them is just, it ignites. It's really amazing.
The special thing for me about Swan Queen is that both characters are fascinating and they're both Henry's mother in different ways. It's the romantic as well as the family aspect for Swan Queen that I really like.
They have those profound feelings. I think that they can find each other, like Snow and Charming. I want to see them growing as a family.
So Swan Queen is special to me because it's the only thing that makes sense in the show as Endgame, given the overarching theme of the show with true love and finding where you belong. I believe that Emma and Regina embody that.
Over the years, shipping has developed into a hobby for all kinds of artists. Whether it's someone who likes to edit pictures or videos, write, or even draw out their interpretations of the characters they love, fans now have a way to interact with one another, as well as display their passionate creativity.
My favourite part about reading fanfic is seeing the pairing becoming romantically involved in story after story in a lot of different ways. Reading a fic for a certain pairing means you pretty much know that the characters will get together, but the way that it happens is what's satisfying to read.
It's the same thing as saying, why do you like literature and why do you like paintings and why do you like music? It's art. I mean, that's what it is. Just because it is detailing someone else's characters or, you know, is a portrait of real life people portraying characters doesn't make it any less art. I've seen fan art in the Swan Queen fandom that would positively blow your mind. It's so incredibly good. And I've read fan fiction that if these were original characters, I have no doubt it would be a bestseller.
Like, the talent is just crazy amazing. It's crazy that people are taking the time out of their day to draw something or to write something or to make a photo set or to make a fan video, and it's really awe-inspiring. That's what I like most about it, is just the people who are everyday people, and they're just doing this for fun. They're doing this for themselves.
They can express their feelings about something when they are writing a fanfiction or making some fan art. I like the challenge of using something that already exists and give that the direction I want that to go.
With fanfiction, or at least with my own experience, but I think with a lot of fanfiction authors, the continuation of writing fanfiction is not only the passion that you have for the characters and for writing in general, but how close you are to your readers. You're right there in it with them. It becomes something of a togetherness as opposed to just you and then them. It's you know, you're together in the experience.
Some fans have struggled to be heard, but through their fight for equality, they found each other.
I find it very hurtful because I'm certain that a lot of the hate that Swan Queen fans receive is purely because it's a same-sex pairing.
Swan Queen has been on the receiving end of quite a bit of negativity, and I do feel like a large portion of that negativity stems from the fact that it is a lesbian pairing.
I think bullying against any person, it's already a horrible thing. You know, it's pointless and cruel.
The negativity around Swan Queen, it's really disheartening. There's these constant ship wars, and there's people bashing actors and each other and directors and writers on Twitter.
The biggest point with Swan Queen and with any LGBT ship on any show is often that LGBT voices are so commonly quieted. When you've been told that your voice doesn't count, when you've been made to believe that your voice is nothing more than a quiet whisper from the corner, you speak louder.
And also, I want to see characters on TV that I can relate to, and I want to believe that gay people can be heroes, that they can be main characters in action or adventure stories, and that they can get their happy ending.
I think that everybody deserves equal opportunity, and the fact that they don't have, proper lifestyle representation is kind of sad.
Most people make a connection with characters they feel are similar to them or have similar problems as them, so I think definitely gay and lesbian people should have a right to connect with characters and see more of people like themselves with the same type of problems and how they deal with them.
There are LGBT people everywhere. We exist in all walks of life. We have normal jobs. We have normal relationships. There's absolutely nothing that should set us apart. We are here. We are not going anywhere. We have every right to see ourselves in the media as any heterosexual person.
I think that if Swan Queen happened on Once Upon a Time, this would be a major step forward for Disney and for LGBT media representation in general.
I would hope that I could raise my children in a world where they can see reflections of their family on television.
It would give, inspiration and motivation to be, who you are,
People are gonna
and
tell
not
you who you are your whole
give a
life.
shit of what other people think.
You just gotta punch back and say, no, this is who I am.